They are hot off a historic year in which they had their best finish ever, taking home silver at the World Cup in France. And this year, the Canadian women's rugby team is looking to take the world stage by storm as they bring the ball home for the Women's Rugby Super Series. It takes place throughout our province, including right here in Calgary, and being joined this morning by Brittany and Barbara Mervin from the National Senior Women's Rugby team to tell us more about this exciting announcement. Welcome to both of you. It's great to have you in our fine city. So yeah, we're looking at a little bit of footage here, and let's go back to that win, the silver game in which you took on England. And Barbara, we'll start with you. What was that experience like?
I actually broke my hand in the beginning of the tournament, but it was absolutely unreal to watch my teammates play so incredibly well. To be honest, it was France. It was really the highlight, not the second place versus England.
Right. I can understand why. But I mean, this was your first World Cup, and tell us a little bit about what the environment is like and how crazy it is down there.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It's actually my second World Cup. I played in England in 2010, but this World Cup was definitely a highlight of my career. And yeah, Barbara talks about the game we played against France. In the semi-final, we won in front of 20,000 people in the stadium there, and it was an unbelievable experience. And then yeah, placing second, getting a silver medal was unbelievable.
No kidding. And you brought them here.
Yes, we have our medals here.
Do you wear them around?
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
I don't see why you wouldn't. Wow, what an honor. Okay, and for people who aren't familiar with the Super Series, lay the land for us. What's the Super Series all about?
Yeah, we are so excited for the Super Series. We practiced saying that before.
Super Series.
Super Series.
Say that 5 times fast.
Our first game is going to be in Calgary on June 27th versus New Zealand, which is really exciting because New Zealand was world champions before this World Cup and then got knocked down to 5th place. So they're going to be really angry, and we hope to stick it to them. Yeah, here in Calgary. And then we move to Red Deer, and on Canada Day we play the USA in Red Deer, so we're so excited. That's during your Stampede week, so hopefully someone or a lot of people will make the trip to Red Deer and have a great Canada Day with us.
Yeah, certainly worth the road trip to go down to Red Deer, and that will be a little bit ahead of Stampede, so get the party started early.
Yes.
Perfect.
And then our final game is in Edmonton on the 5th, and that'll be a rematch actually of the World Cup final. So England will be playing Canada, and USA will play New Zealand, which they played as well in the World Cup. So it'll be very exciting to end there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's pretty unusual to be able to experience games of this level, especially here in Calgary. So for people who aren't familiar, maybe haven't seen a live rugby match, what is it like?
Yeah, I mean, the last time that the women played in Alberta was in 2006 for the senior women. So it's high energy. It's really exciting. You'll actually get 2 games for the price of 1 because when we play New Zealand, then England will be playing USA. So you'll get a good bang for your buck. And tickets actually go on sale today on rugbycanada.ca under events.
Wow, it looks a little mucky this particular game.
This is a very wet game, yeah.
So hopefully the conditions are a little bit better for you here. Now that silver medal win is credited to have piqued the interest of a lot of young girls who are interested in getting into the sport. Have you seen any evidence of that?
Absolutely, yeah. It is the fastest growing women's sport in Canada. And we know in Victoria we're seeing lots of high schools taking it up, which is great, and starting at a very young age, the girls are starting to pick it up. And they just love it, and it's great to see.
Cool, and people can actually meet you here in Calgary. What's going on at the Pint?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so tonight at 7
Yeah, party.
Tonight at 7 p.m. at the Pint, you can come out and meet us. Our teammate as well, Maria Sampson, will be there. And yeah, it should be a really fun night.
We'd love to see you all down at the Pint.
It's an open invitation. There you go, at the Pint, 7 p.m. tonight on 17th Avenue. Thank you so much for being here, and best of luck to you in the Super Series.
Thank you for having us.
All right, our mic